4, 3.
We'll do it live!
Now we're live! Erin Kennedy. The general craziness of it, the impact on your life.
We have gone through so many stories and we said, you know what? This should not be kept to the two of us. Hi, Megan. Welcome, everybody.
What's up, everyone?
Again, a heartfelt thank you to everybody who has subscribed to our YouTube channel. We so appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends. Algorithms rule the world these days, and it's
They
what we
do.
need to
I
keep
know, but you know
going.
what I will say about it? Honestly, like when people liked us when we were on the air, it felt good because, you know, they liked what you were doing and whatever. This feels a little bit more personal because we're being very us now. Not that we weren't before, but we were us within the scope of a job that needed to be done. Now we're just straight us. You know?
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Now we are coloring outside the lines.
I was always good at that.
Yes. Here we are going to talk about our favorite hair products today. And we just did one on our favorite makeup. So, and then I think we should do another one, Megan, where we just bring out the whole kit and caboodle. And I do this first, and then this, and then this, and then this.
We're going to need the widescreen view for me.
I know. Seriously, right?
I don't even want to carry that all down.
I'm going to take your widescreen view here so everybody can see your Berkey water filter. Ta-da! Megan's basement.
Although I will tell you, Lance makes his own beer and it's in a kegerator and he has a tap. So that is kind of cool.
That is cool.
Anyways,
yeah,
I don't drink it, but you know.
I'm going to try his cider beer sometime.
Ooh, his cider's good. I could tell you a story about his cider one time. I'll tell you it now because why not? But I had a glass of his cider, which I did not realize was a little bit of a higher alcohol content. This was on top of like an incredibly exhausting week. And this was probably like a Thursday night or something when you're about ready to die. And we'd been up for hours and there was a storm or whatever. I'd gotten less sleep than normal. And I was trying to read to the kids. And I literally fell asleep with my butt on the bed and my head down on the ground with the book after that cider. Like, don't even know why I thought that was a comfortable position, but it worked for me in that moment.
It was like you were a baby.
The kids were like, Mom fell asleep. It wasn't even a drink. It was like one drink. It was literally
#3rd shift problems, though, really, right?
God.
Always a cheap date. Always a cheap date. Okay, favorite hair products. This one you're going to recognize. Bam!
Oh, yes. Your
bedhead, hard head. This is not for everyone.
No,
this is
not.
advanced
I don't like
math.
it.
This is advanced math, people. This is for if you have straight, soft hair that just wants to hang like a basset hound's ears, like me. Then you need this.
Okay, so like don't look at my hair today actually because I tried not to wash it and behind the scenes little peekaroo. My hair only likes a day 1. Day 2 is going to go downhill. Day 3 is worse. Forget beyond that. But I'm just letting you know right now that I cannot use that bed head because my hair would be like sticking straight out. It does weird things. So instead I, usually selecting the most expensive product humanly possible, have gone the opposite direction to the good old Tresemme. You find this at any drugstore there ever was. I like the Tray 2 Extra Hold.
Megan,
because
that smell still reminds me of you. If I ever smell Tresemme, immediately, like, I'm always like, oh, Megan.
Also, we got the chance to like tell them what products we needed at some point. And like, I was like, well, this is the hairspray I use. And I feel like Erin got like 2 bed heads in that order. And I think I got about 47 of these taped together with that plastic
for
tape.
$5. Hey, if it ain't broke. So speaking of like our very different hair, do you remember? So I have to use like a super tight barrel. It's a 3/4 inch or something. I want to say.
Yeah.
And then I brush it out and it still like essentially goes straight. And there was one day where you were like, I'm going to try your iron. And you did. And then you look like Shirley Temple.
I can't with it. And then you're stuck and you have to wear it on TV. And we were not allowed to wear ponytails. So it was like, oh, I'm in it to win it now. And you know, also would have been even crazier had I used your bed head because the reason I do like this, back to my faves, is because you can brush it out. That's like important to me. I want to like put it in and then a little brush.
Yeah. All right. My number 2.
I forgot you're a teaser. I can't do it.
So this is a teasing comb, which I didn't discover until Ohio. I wish I had. I was teasing, but this is why these things are great. You ready?
Yes. Oh, mine doesn't stay. Why does yours stay in your hair like
Because I
flatter?
haven't washed it since Sunday, because it's full of dry shampoo, and because I've teased it.
Look at you. Now
I
you look like you're back in Texas.
know. Don't worry though, it'll fall in 3 seconds. So.
Okay.
And I mean, this is like $1 at Sally's. So
if that, and that's
If
like,
that.
I could never use that. See, we're so different hair wise. My favorite prod that I love is this guy. It's Moroccan. Oh yeah. See, I feel like I have tried using other hair oils, which do not do a single darn thing for me and never have. And then it's like, it makes it frizzy. It doesn't work. It's too light. It's too heavy. This is perfect. And I use this on my children.
If it works for me too, I mean, this is going to sound like a plug, but I really think it's good for any hair.
I'm pretty sure. And they do actually make one. I don't know if you know this. You would never buy it because you don't need to. But my daughter, Lana, has the whitest hair imaginable, like towhead white.
Right.
And they do make one for light hair. It says light. I assumed it, means light oil, but I think it might actually have said light hair or something, whatever. Either way, it's lighter. And so it doesn't soak in as much. It's nice too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I just put it on the ends because I'm still a grease ball, as we all know.
Yes. I just said yes. I know.
I am. Do you remember Debbie Davis's, our makeup artist, nickname for me?
No.
Fried chicken.
Oh, because you were so greasy on the face.
So greasy. Yes.
But I mean, it's good. It's probably like preserving you from wrinkles and stuff.
We hope so. My mom looks great.
You're pickling yourself kind of with your oil.
All right, last one. If I'm doing a top 3. Living Proof Restore Instant Protection. But it's been discontinued. Maybe we can bring it back. I have found it. So now I buy it on eBay because they're not making it anymore. They make something similar, but I haven't tried it. So this, when you're curling your hair, you pull it out and you spray, and then you curl. And it's a UV and heat protection. And I really do like it. And it helps the curl stay in my hair.
No, that's really good. I have used it. Like that. I have used it. And I stopped using it because I stopped using all the things and I try a new thing. So right now I think I have
loyal, Megan. You flit from one thing to I am loyal.
It's the worst. And if you were to ask my husband like his least favorite thing about me, it would probably be that. Because he's literally like, why can't you just finish like the bottle of shampoo you have before you open the new one? And
I'm with him on this one.
I need to try the new one. Once I see it, it's mine. I need it. So, okay. So here's one thing. This is a tiny bottle because I have a lot of these products. I couldn't decide which one to bring down. I do love a good Kerastase, which is uber expensive shampoo and conditioner. It's probably not worth it. But then the second I say that, my hair looks not good and I want it back again.
So my shampoo and conditioner I use at the encouragement of Lance, which is Pantene, because I was using all the expensive stuff. And he's the one who pointed out those big companies are the ones that have put all the time and money into testing and this and that.
And he knows because he's a chemical engineer. He works in like the pharmaceutical industry. So he knows when you're working for a bigger company like that, the steps that they have to go through in order to get the product through and stuff. I mean, the only thing you have to watch is like chemicals or whatever that might mean for you, whatever your body's absorbing, that kind of thing.
And you know me, I try to avoid chemicals. And I have tried everything from the dirty poo. Have you heard of the dirty poo? It's dirt shampoo. It's
Erin,
like it's a branding thing, right? It's essentially dry shampoo that you rub in your hair. But oh my, it didn't work for me at all. And I hope it does for others.
Or like a hair, like a dry shampoo.
It's a dry shampoo but you're supposed to still get it wet. Like you still put it in and so it's like mud.
No, thank you. No.
Yeah, so didn't work for me. So, and that was when I was like, listen, I will go chemical free when I can, but the bottom line is when you have to look good, then you have to make concessions. So,
and you know what? That is one thing I will say about you because Erin is very like granola in so many ways. Like she will never drink out of a plastic water bottle. She doesn't
deodorant, homemade dry shampoo.
Exactly. Like all these things like this, right? Like it's so important to her. But then literally she will roll in with like bedhead and all because especially when you're on TV, like you need to look good. That's gotta work. So I do want to show you this because it's very exciting for me. And I had another shampoo. Let me just show it real quick. I'm trying Prose. You may have actually seen this on like your ads. I got sucked in because we've talked about the fact that I'm a product whore and it was like just way too exciting.
Put it up to the camera.
Okay, it's pros. Can you see
Okay.
it? All
I
right.
can now.
So you actually, they make it for you. Like you fill out a super ridiculously long survey about your hair, the texture, the quality, where you live. You give them your zip, all this stuff, right? And then they like create it for you. You know, I would buy into that.
I know you would. And you know what that sounds like to me? Good marketing.
And it is good marketing. The shampoo is good. I haven't been using it long enough to tell you.
How's it smell though? I mean, smell is super important.
No,
to me
it
with
smells
hair.
good. I got to pick my smell. It was like, do you want botanical? Do you want floral? Do you want it to smell like a beach? And I was like, all these choices. And it's
All
gonna
of
be
the above.
And I don't know if you can see this, but it literally says Megan on it. See?
Well then, kudos to their marketing department is what I say.
mean, so smart. All they're paying for the extra labels. It's probably all the same shampoo. I don't know. But this is what I need to unveil to you because it's very important to me that you know this.
Unveil me. Do it.
I have been trying for years to get away from regular deodorant with like aluminum in it because it is bad for you. In fact, I know a woman who had breast cancer and they were like, you cannot wear deodorant with aluminum anymore because it is not good for you. So, okay, so that made me think again about, dang, I know. But look, if I don't put a good deodorant on, I'm a smell and I don't want to smell. So I've been looking for one forever. Nothing has worked until I was in El Target the other day. And I saw this and I bought it because the product whore in me is like, oh my God, it's a cool bottle. That's all. Okay. Like just a cool bottle. It's called Hey Humans. This is actually a company that was started by Jada Pinkett Smith of all people. Why is she into deodorant? I don't know. But it doesn't
Well, she has an autoimmune disease, right?
Okay,
So that
maybe
might
that's
be why.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, it doesn't have anything bad in it. It's like totally recyclable. And I have not smelled myself once. And it is the middle of summer. It's 97 degrees. It has no chemicals in it. So I have like found the holy grail. I wish you to know.
Hey, that's great.
And they have
I
fabulous.
almost wish that I had
flavors.
made my deodorant for you though, so that you could have tried it.
Erin, that would have been a real test for your deodorant.
I do like my homemade one. I'll have to add the recipe.
Yeah,
This is great. Next time again, we will raid our entire hair closets.
Yes. It's important that we do that. We've spent enough
And
time.
you know, Megan, I actually think there would be some fun value in doing the how you pin it up thing. Well, you don't pin. I pin mine up.
Because I wash my hair every day. We talked about this. Like I couldn't make it. Day 2 looks like crap for me. You could always tell. I don't know why. Like I'm doing something wrong. Someone should teach me how I can not have to wash my hair as often. But
dry shampoo.
No, it doesn't work. I don't do it right or something.
Stop yelling at me.
We should wrap it up. Let's go.
Wrap it up. Hard wrap, Megan Claros. All right,
Oh.
everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye, Megan.
Yeah.